Welcome to another episode of Sex Talk 101. On today's Sex Files, we will be talking to Manila. Let's take a look.
Hi, Manila!
Hey, Trin.
Why does your makeup kind of look like Derek Barry?
I'm also giving like a total 90s vibe right now.
I love it. I want to know like a fun sex story.
Ooh, well, I do have like this really fun story of like this one crazy night that I had in New York City. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking Corona.
You better have a Corona, bitch.
A lot of my crazy, wild stories like involve me being in drag. I don't know, I think Manila just gets herself into a lot of trouble, I think. Okay, there was this really fun party that I went to, and it was kind of like a theme party. I had this fucking sickening geisha kimono that I was wearing, and I had all these origami paper cranes in my hair. And I had been growing my hair out long so I could snatch a bun on, so I was looking so sickening. So the first thing I did, we were pre-partied, so the first thing I did was I went to the bar, and on the bar was a little person dressed like a clown, like full clown makeup. And I'm like talking like the It clown, not like Bianca Del Rio clown.
Oh no!
And he was sitting on the thing, and I just like went in, and we like started making out for a while. He was kind of old, like maybe like 70s maybe, an old clown.
70s?
Yeah, like maybe he was like one of the original Munchkins, maybe. I'm not sure, but I made out with him. I had a great time. I have all the pictures. I had, when I had the disposable camera. So the next day I got it developed at the drugstore, and it got back, and I had his clown makeup on my face for the rest of the night, and no one told me. That same party was actually funny because this guy who looked like Liev Schreiber, the actor, he was there with his girlfriend. They wanted me to come home to their hotel for my very first threesome.
As you can see, so far, Manila's story is kind of all over the place, but we're going to try to hone in on one topic here: threesomes. And to teach us about threesomes, we have Professor Tucker. Professor, take it away. Threesomes. Threesomes are when three people have a sexual encounter together. Here's some do's and don'ts when engaging in a threesome. Do's. Consent is very important. Communication on what everyone likes and doesn't like is very important. And also, don't forget to talk about protection. And last but not least, make sure everyone feels included. The don'ts. Don't make it all about yourself. Don't fixate on one partner over the other. I really hope these helped. Back to you. I have had a couple of threesomes myself. They were never successful. I don't know why people try to do them. They are just a lot of work. But let's continue.
Did you do it?
Okay, so I was really super drunk at that time, so he was like reaching around, like people were like dancing. It was like the end of the night, like people were like leaving already, and they were starting to turn lights on. He was like putting his hand up my dress, and he pulled my nut out of my tuck.
No!
So I was like, oh my God. He's like, is this your nut?
I mean, he expected to find that down there, didn't he?
Yeah, of course. But like, he was like shifting things, and you know like how if you shift things down there, your nut's gonna pop out the tuck.
Uh-huh.
So we were about to leave, him, his girlfriend, and I, back to his hotel somewhere in Times Square, so you can imagine how gross this hotel was, or how nice this hotel was. I'm not sure which one it's gonna be. But the second the door opens, it's daylight, and I'm like, oh, no, because it's like 7 o'clock in the morning, and I was pretty sure that I was not gonna like wanna be coming out afterwards in like my disheveled drag. Luckily I had met up with my friend. We're having a hard time getting a cab because everyone that was like draining from the club was snatching up all the cabs. This limo pulled over, a stretched limo. And I don't know how popular stretched limos are these days, but we hop in, The window rolls down, girl, and the driver, so we crawl to the front, and he's like, hey, and he's like reaching back, and he's like caressing my friend's tits, who were out at the time. She was just had them out, I guess. It's probably why he pulled over, to be honest. That night looked sickening, even if my nut was hanging out, but it was covered up, don't worry, girl. And so he's like reaching around, he's like touching, my tits were made out of like cardboard. It was like a cone cardboard bra, he was like rubbing on them. And then he was like trying to get us to hook up with him. I'm not sure. I didn't really feel like hooking up my friends, so I avoided that threesome as well in the limo. And then we just ended up taking the train home.
That was a very exciting night for you.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the things that I do when I get in drag. I end up acting a fool.
Have you and your husband had sex while you were in drag before?
I mean, yeah, my husband is really kinky. I mean, when we first started dating, yeah, like after a gig, like I would shower from here down and throw on like the bedroom wig.
Oh, look at him.
Hi.
Look at you.
Hey, kid girl. It's your world.
Y'all have some freaky stuff going on. This is another sex story 101 happening right now.
Yeah, this is definitely, so you're getting like multiple stories in once, girl.
Well, thank y'all for telling this story. It's gonna be super cute.
Okay, yeah, enjoy masturbating to it.
I will. So will the rest of America.
Well, this story has popped off everywhere, kind of like Manila's ball. I hope you learned something in this story of Sex Talk 101. And until next time, goodbye. '70s?